Welcome back to Bookshortz, the channel where we turn powerful books into short, powerful takeaways that can change your life. Today, we're diving into a timeless classic that has helped millions of people build better relationships, boost their confidence, and master human connection in just a few simple steps. If you've ever struggled to get your point across, felt misunderstood, or just want to become more magnetic in every conversation. Skill with People by Les Giblin is the book you need. It's short. It's sharp, and it's packed with tools you can use immediately in your daily life. So if you want to be the kind of person others naturally respect, trust, and follow, stick around, because this summary is going to break it all down in a way that's clear, fast, and useful. And hey, if you love getting life-changing book insights without spending hours reading, don't forget to subscribe to Bookshortz and hit that bell icon so you never miss a powerful book breakdown. Just one video could shift your mindset forever. Now, let's get into Skill with People by Les Giblin. Have you ever met someone who just seems to win people over effortlessly? They walk into a room and instantly connect. They know what to say, how to say it, and when to say nothing at all. They don't manipulate. They don't fake it. They simply understand people. At the core of their ability is something we all crave and need more than talent, intelligence, or charm. It's people skills. Les Giblin's Skill with People is a short yet powerful guide that cracks the code on how to be likable, persuasive, and effective in every personal or professional interaction. This book has stood the test of time because it focuses on one timeless truth. No matter what field you're in, no matter where you live, your success in life is directly tied to your ability to deal with people. Right from the start, Giblin makes one thing clear. People are not moved by logic alone. They are moved by emotion, pride, self-interest, and most importantly, the need to feel important. This is not about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature and applying that understanding in everyday conversations, negotiations, and relationships. The secret power of making people feel important. If there's one idea you remember from this book, make it this. Make people feel important. That's it. According to Giblin, this is the single most effective way to improve your people skills. Not by impressing them, not by showing off what you know, but by shining the spotlight on them. Every person on the planet walks around with an invisible sign hanging from their neck that says, "Make me feel important." And when you're the person who reads that sign and responds, people naturally want to be around you, work with you, and follow you. But this isn't about flattery. Flattery is insincere, and people can smell it a mile away. What Giblin recommends is honest appreciation. It's about finding something real to admire in someone and expressing it simply and directly. This taps into one of the most basic human desires, the desire to matter. He gives practical advice too. Want to make someone feel important? Call them by name. Remember small details about their life. Give them your full attention when they speak. Don't interrupt, let them talk. And when they do talk, listen. Not just with your ears, but with your eyes and body language. The golden rule of human relations. Giblin takes the classic golden rule and gives it a powerful twist in the context of communication. Treat people the way they want to be treated. That's where the real skill comes in. It means stepping outside yourself and seeing the world from the other person's point of view. If someone is proud of something, let them be proud. If they need recognition, give it. If they're angry, don't meet anger with anger. Meet it with calm curiosity. It's not about being a pushover. It's about being emotionally intelligent. One of the most practical examples Giblin gives is about dealing with criticism. When someone criticizes, you don't defend yourself immediately. Instead, ask questions. Make them feel heard and understood. Often their hostility melts away once they feel listened to. It's counterintuitive but incredibly effective. The magic of agreement. Here's a brilliant insight from Giblin. If you want people to agree with you, start by agreeing with them. Sounds simple, but it's powerful. People have a natural tendency to resist being told they're wrong. But if you begin a conversation by pointing out the things you agree on, you create common ground. From there, you can gently guide the conversation. even if your ultimate goal is to change their mind. This technique also works in diffusing arguments instead of butting heads. Try this. Start with phrases like, "You're right," or "I see what you mean," or "That makes sense." When people feel validated, they're more open to hearing what you have to say. Use the law of averages. To get what you want, another standout chapter in the book is where Giblin talks about the law of averages. In any situation, not everyone will say yes. Not everyone will like you, but the more people you reach out to, the more likely you are to get the result you want. It's a mindset shift. Instead of fearing rejection, embrace the numbers. If you ask 10 people and 2 say yes, you've made progress. If you ask 120 say yes, you've made even more. This idea is especially useful in sales, relationships, networking, and job hunting, but it also takes the pressure off every single interaction. You don't need everyone to like you, just enough people. And when you improve your people skills, that number goes up. How to influence without pressure. Giblin makes a key distinction between persuasion and pressure. Pressure feels like a sales pitch. Persuasion feels like a conversation. And the difference is huge. One of the best persuasion tools he offers is to give people a reason that benefits them. In other words, answer their favorite question. What's in it for me? People are far more likely to say yes when they see how it helps them, not just how it helps you. This principle works in everything from asking for a favor to negotiating a deal, or even getting kids to do their homework. Another technique Giblin suggests is to plant an idea and then let it grow. People are more likely to accept a suggestion when they feel like they've come to the conclusion themselves. So instead of demanding, try this. What do you think about or have you considered? That way they feel ownership over the decision. Your expression is everything. One of the most overlooked people skills is the power of facial expression. According to Giblin, your face is your most important communication. Tool smile more. Look people in the eye. Nod when they speak. All these subtle signals say, "I like you, I respect you, I'm interested in what you're saying," and that draws people in. He also warns about common mistakes. Avoid a blank face. Avoid frowning or looking bored or distracted. These expressions communicate disinterest even if you're paying attention, and it's not just about how you look. It's about how people feel when they're around you. Your energy, your tone, your presence all create an atmosphere. Are you creating one that people enjoy or one that drains them? How to criticize without offending. Eventually, we all have to deal with situations where criticism is necessary. Maybe you're a boss giving feedback or a friend calling out a concern. Giblin teaches how to criticize without crushing someone's confidence. First, criticize in private, never in front of others. Second, begin with a compliment, something they did well. Then give the criticism in a way that focuses on behavior, not personality. Instead of saying you're careless, say, "I noticed the report had a few errors. Let's fix that," and always end on a positive. Give them a reason to feel hopeful, not ashamed. People are more likely to change when they feel respected, not attacked. Turn enemies into friends. One of the boldest ideas in the book is the idea that you can often turn enemies into allies by doing the exact opposite of what you feel like doing when someone dislikes you, criticize you, or is rude. The instinct is to fight back. But Giblin says that the real power lies in responding with unexpected kindness. Try complimenting the person, being generous to them, finding something to admire. It might not work every time, but when it does, it completely transforms the dynamic. You remove their weapon because you refuse to be their enemy. And often they stop seeing you as a threat. Every person you meet is a mirror. At the core of skill with people is the truth that how people respond to you often reflects how you treat them. If you're warm, they're warm. If you're defensive, they're defensive. If you make them feel important, they'll make you feel valued. This book is not about being fake. It's about being intentional. It's about realizing that success in life depends more on how you relate to people than any technical skill. Les Giblin's message is clear. You don't need to be born charismatic. You don't need a psychology degree. You just need to practice small, consistent habits that make people feel good around you. Conclusion. Skill with People is a classic for a reason. It's short, simple, and packed with wisdom that works. Giblin doesn't give fluff. He gives you the real, unfiltered tools to become better with people. Starting today, whether you're trying to land a job, lead a team, sell a product, resolve a conflict, or simply connect more deeply with the people around you. This book is a roadmap. If you want more success, more respect, and more influence, the path is simple. Master the skill of making people feel important. And when you do, you won't have to chase opportunities. People will naturally be drawn to you. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description.